Come in.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Acosta. I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Thank you. My name is Kevin Usman, and I would like to thank you for this opportunity that your school is giving to me and giving me that interview. I really appreciate it.
No problem. You can sit down.
Thank you.
Okay. So I got a few questions. First question is, what did you do this summer?
Well, this summer I took part in an internship program that really integrated both the law career and the teaching career. And what we basically did was that we worked with schools and we showed the kids how to do certain things, how to prepare for college ahead of time. We also helped the teachers as being teacher assistants, and I thought it was a very great experience. It was very nourishing for me to go that, and I really enjoyed it, honestly.
Who do you most admire?
I most admire my mom. My mom's been that person, that little conscious person in my life that's inspiring me to do many things. She's been a supportive figure in my life. She's let me know that everything's possible, that the sky's the limit. And she's the person that's basically shaped me into the woman I am today. And I really owe a lot of my success and the reason why I'm here sitting down right now to my mom.
Tell me about your family.
Well, my family's very diverse. That's one word that could describe them. They come from many places. I am 1/6 Middle Eastern, 1/6 Asian. I have a lot of cultures and diversity going on. They're also very supportive. They're very big, they're very broad. They live in a lot of places, but they're also very supportive and very familiar. Family doesn't go over anything. It doesn't matter what their problems may be or what they may have to be dealing with, but family is very, very close to us.
What 3 adjectives best describes you?
Well, 3 adjectives that could describe me would be loyal, caring, and supportive. I believe that a lot throughout high school, I was that mom figure among our alumni. I was that sort of teacher, more young person that people could relate to. People go up to me and ask me for advice. They would ask me for support. If somebody was crying for maybe stress or for some reason, I would just be the person in the middle there, and I wouldn't deny help either. I really do enjoy helping people and making them feel better. And if I'm the person that they want to go to, why shouldn't I allow them to ask for my help?
What high school experience was most important to you?
The most important high school experience I had, excuse me, the most important high school experience I ever had was going to SAS. And to explain a little bit more, SAS stands for School for Advanced Studies. And basically, we were a school that had a very rigorous course, and I believe those 2 years of that school were the most important in the whole high school experience. They really did teach me about the real world, about how college really is going to be, how you have to manage your own time, how the adults not going to remind you that you're late or not, how your parents can't really bail you out of situations, how life is more complicated than that, and it really did teach me and prepare me for the 4 years I have ahead of myself.
Tell me about your community service.
My community service was very everywhere, and by everywhere I mean I did a little bit in every single place. I just wanted to experience to see what community service, excuse me, I just wanted to experience to see what community service opportunity was more interested to me. And I found that the opportunities that I chose in the schooling environment where I had to deal with kids or helping someone or dealing with people one-on-one, not so much hospitality-wise, but more like, you have a problem, I have a way to fix it, we need to find a solution sort of situation. And I really did enjoy those community service aspects, and I really did enjoy going to places like YMCA or volunteering at school or church activities or getting creative with elementary school kids. Those were the sort of activities, I think.
If you had $1,000 to give away, what would you do with it?
I would definitely donate for charity. I believe that some charities are in a lot of need of that money, and if I just have it to give away, why not give it to, let's say, a children's hospital? I think that children really do need that money, especially if they're in a children's hospital, and that they would really benefit from that sort of money. Just a little bit by little could mean a lot in the future, so definitely a children's hospital.
What subject in high school did you find most challenging?
Excuse me. The subject I found the most challenging was math. Math is one of these subjects that has one answer mainly for every single problem, and I honestly have a hard trouble finding only one answer to one problem. I look at the world in a very gray scale. I don't believe it's either white or black. It's gray in my opinion, and I think that everything's flexible and everything should be fixed in a certain way depending on people's needs or problems or what they're accommodated to. So math was one of those subjects that I really couldn't relate to for a really long time because it was like, well, this is the answer, and it was very hard for me to get to that answer in one specific sort of way.
Why do you want to major?
I want to major in history. I believe that it's very important for us, the younger generation, to learn about our history, and educating myself about history at an early age, I think is very important. We as humans, make a lot of mistakes in our lives, and the only way we can learn from those mistakes and not repeat them in the future is by learning from the past. And if we're not aware about what our past was or about what we did in the past, it's impossible for us to be able to grow and expand our knowledge and become better human beings ourselves.
What do you do for fun in your free time?
For fun, I like to go out with my friends, talk to my acquaintances. I love to maybe go out and see a movie that's very, I would love to, maybe sometimes we like to go on many road trips. Before in high school, we love to go and talk about colleges and maybe visit them one weekend and then go to their library and then even study there. It was our day plan or whatnot. But we would go out a lot. If I didn't have to do anything school related or all my responsibilities were completed, I would definitely take that time to go out with my friends, talk to them, catch up.
What do you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Oh, 10 years from now. Well, I want to be a lawyer. So law school's approximately, I want to say 8 years. So in 10 years, I will have just graduated like 2 years beforehand. So I would like to say that I would be looking into opening my own law firm, or I would be looking into getting more experience as a lawyer, getting my reputation built up, getting clients, knowing people, making contacts, maybe talking to a school about, hey, I want to teach for you guys for a while, and I want to expand my knowledge or do some research, something along expanding my own career.
Does your high school record accurately reflect your effort and ability?
Well, my high school record, we have to take in consideration that high school record is a sheet of paper, and it really can't talk for me. It can't talk for me like I'm talking to you about how myself is. It's a sheet of paper, and I also went to school out of the country, and a lot of those credits don't get translated as their worth over there, and how I had to deal with those classes. They're counted here as an elective, or as something that's not as worth here, maybe like another math course. But over there, it's something that's a lot more value, and it's something that has a lot more worth, and I don't think a sheet of paper can accurately describe everything I've done throughout my life. It could describe a good portion, because it has a lot of content in there, because I did make sure that I took a lot of rigorous courses and a lot of classes that would mean something to the future school that I decide to join. But I don't think it shows everything I did with people, how I dealt with them, how much community service, because I have a lot that's not on record. I just did it because it's the right thing to do. So I don't believe that describes me 100%. It describes a good chunk of me though.
If you could do one thing in your high school differently, what would it be?
I believe that I would have gone to a different high school. The high school that I chose for freshman year wasn't the best high school. It really wasn't the best high school. They sold me out on a high school wanting to be for me, and honestly, every single school is different for everyone, but that school was definitely not the one for me, and I believe that to this day I wasted a whole year in a school that didn't have the courses I want, or didn't have the track that I had in mind. So I really wish I could have started out at another high school and better prepared for SAS, which I previously told you about, because FCS is a really rigorous school. They do have a great base or a lot of mentality to be a very hard worker. You will not succeed, and I think that going to a better school would have really helped me in that process.
Okay, so that was our last question.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Do you have any other questions you would like to ask?
Yes, earlier I told you about my community service and how I like supporting people and helping them, and how that's just how I am. I would like to know if there's any internship programs that you guys have for the summer that might help me with my career choice or like integrate community service wise with my career choice.
Yes, we have professionals that help students become lawyers and